All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. On any edge that you could create, but now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from the bank. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. We'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. On the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Off the play fake. Burrow. It's a big strike to Hill. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down, Burrow to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Going back, it's the handoff. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
On first down, here's Burrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure altered the throw.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Burrow gets it out right quick. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Rattler back to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Play clock was getting low. Kellen Moore's going to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
you want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
White. Black shot. Ready.
Rattler. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 from the 41.
10 cycles. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Gets this one to Waller. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's first and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Rattler. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Black force.
They'll run for this. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Burrow now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Burrow from the gun. From left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Going play action here. Burrow. Buying some time right. He's running for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Valus Jones now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Hut, 6, mega, 60 red, 60 red. Hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. 52 blue striker. Ready, ready.
Rattler to the air now. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him at it for the gain of 9.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Block down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
Now Rattler. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to work it to the 20. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing his Rattler. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Levante David. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now again running right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Burrow on the play action. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
That's another Patriots first down.
Back play straight ahead. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off the play fake. Burrow buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the 4th here. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Headed out right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
Check right.
Brings up 2nd
Watch out
and
now.
3
50 series.
at the 45-yard line.
Black shot.
Rattler setting to throw. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Saints in range for a game-winning score. All set now. 1st and 10.
Okay. Here we go. Set. Check.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not third down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Blue striker. Down. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Blue. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to throw. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That's up and through for the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's a big strike to him. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots cut it to a point late in this one. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Setting up to pass. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Even with a little time left here, Brock, kicking the extra point, probably the safer call.
And with that little time left, even if you do get the 2, still got a chance to drive down. Your opponent does, and kick that game-winning field goal. Now you need somewhere to get the ball back in a hurry, and the chances are so limited.
Okay,
He set it down for him from the 46.
ready. Shoot. Yes, cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Set, cut. 33, yellow.
From the pistol, Henry. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Big
play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Escapes the puck. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Saints grow their lead to 8.
Saints 14, Patriots 6.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Hill now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow to the air now. Trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Burrow setting the throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasized what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
He's across the 20, he's taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Gilliam. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
A 6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A run. This is Gilliam. He looks forward for maybe a good mark. The linebacker there on the stop.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Panthers
Big play there. 35 yards.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They go play action for Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He gets in there and drops for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shoot, set, ready. Yellow, 22. Black ultra. Black shot. Set.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Rattler. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
To throw again is Rattler. Pushed out to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. He's got a receiver, and that's right.
It's a gain of 20.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing is the score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Spike. Ready. Set. Go.
Throwing again, Rattler. This one caught by Waller. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Black. Cut, cut.
Rattler to the air once more. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Saints. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Panthers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. On Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Velus Jones going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
52 blast. Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Shot, 17. Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
After allowing a choke play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get an even 20 on them all. First down, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Was brought down by Nick Herbig.
Black Ultra.
The tackle made back at his 48.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
12 yards to go.
On third down, it's Rattler. Rolling right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete. Third and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to look deep for Adams. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints will have great field position right around midfield.
The third down pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready, ready. What yellow?
Rattler going to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down, it's Rattler. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Got a man open. It's Patrick. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Right, 77. Dog red. Pitch, ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown tonight.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. Now he'll air one out. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patrick. You know, on to add the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Bayless Jones going to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40, set.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from 37, here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Blaster, stay. Ready.
Here's Rattler. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll take this one in. Tim Patrick, touchdown Saints. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow will take a shot downfield, looking for Cup. And he will score. Cooper Cup, touchdown Carolina. Now, Cano for the extra point.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through, and the Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Velus Jones going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Hunt.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Go left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Here we go. Check, hunt.
Now Rattler going to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Nick Herbig. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
Ready.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. White, yellow, 43, needle blue. 10.
Throwing now is Rattler. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Herbig getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
33, yep.
Third and long, and here's Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Off the read, here's Burrow. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
4-yard loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by Gano is up and good. Panthers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
What's the bet? What's the bet? Let's go. 45.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing
9
is Rattler.
at the 36-yard line.
And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready, break. Ready, set, cut.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his left. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rattler now back to throw. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. This gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second and 10 at the 35.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Down.
Another shot for Rattler here on second and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 11-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. Now, Burrow. And he's caught downfield by Cup. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Velus Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally track him down now before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Headed left, buying time. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into an positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. It is 2nd and 9. Burrow now. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3 and out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Red, 38. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Going up top. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Black, 90.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2 brings up second and
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. On the run to the right. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. It was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's third and goal.
Green Jack. Ready, ready, ready.
They'll try to throw it. Here's Rattler. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed. And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10.
1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Saints 3.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a
Colin
10-yard
Saunders
brings up
in there
second
for the
and
sack.
3 at the
Loss of
19-yard
10
line.
yards to start this drive.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready. 52 blue. Set hunt.
On third down, it's Rattler. Going for it all. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
52. Ready. 50 green.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
The play is a turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Burrow. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big-time play for the Niners. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Cooper Kupp. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Saints' 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
That screen goes to 12. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Metcalf, the motion man. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Carl Granderson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
And it's third down. Third and
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he will score!
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Brings in the kick at the 9. It's going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. That's incomplete left side. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
He's going deep! I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Look for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They're going to hold this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
It's a gain of 11.
And on 1st down, Fields going deep here for the end zone. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and that's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. The back grabs it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do. Misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35 block, they're going to start shy of that 20.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds the in route, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Down, ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
They're on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up second.
Rattler to the air now.
The 26-yard line.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Hits his running back. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Ready. Check, hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Ready.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow.
Again, it's Miller. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now. Offensive line fast.
Down by Ryan Shazier. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. The 50. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Steelers with second and 6.
There we go. Go.
Now it's Fields. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working out right side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But at the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and goal, Judkins. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Saints nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Rattler. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
560.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's got it near the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first.
Ready?
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Ready. Set.
From the red zone now. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Steelers have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and...
Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Steelers calling their first time out. 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. 1st down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. Put the cherry on top. Let's take it all the way back to the house. It required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return starts at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More in the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
50, green.
Going to Harris to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Ready?
Second and
This is Harris on second down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Waller with the catch. And he has a hit near midfield here. He's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Rattler setting to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Caught quick right side. He works it down to the 37. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Come on, set. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They set up the screen here to Lamb. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
60 red. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied the able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. As this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Looking inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Touchdown Steelers.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go right behind.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10. At their own
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Set, ready.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set, hunt. Hunt, 50, green. Hunt.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Red, cycle.
He'll try to run it with Harris. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards.
Throwing is Rattler. This one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set, hunt.
From the gun, a give to Miller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. It's
He'll throw it.
10.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. Hunt.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. They're challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Steelers holding a 4-point lead. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. 19 winning.
Another one for Junkins. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Another game to Junkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. 331.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them.
Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Wearing up the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Here he is to
second
throw.
and
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
52 blaster. Hut.
Looking to throw it. He connects downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
22. Steelers 19.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard run.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
One final shot here. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Ready, ready. 45, one. Set.
Now first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up second
Right.
and
Oh,
10.
maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Out to his right. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pass caught right side by Gronkowski. And he will score! Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, Patriots. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 43 rounds. Strike 2.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. This one caught by Waller. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Harris. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
72. Down.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That's into the hands of the fullback. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Yellow, set.
On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many...
And he's in! Kendrick Miller, touchdown Saints.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, a clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He works free, right side. Still going. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way.
Touchdown.
72 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. And C.J. West in on the stop.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins.
Got it.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go.
As we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mega.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's
On
now
third down,
third
it's
and
Rattler. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Yellow, blue. Ready, ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of the field, but they turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots
They'll go up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, report.
Jackson now. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First down.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson to the goal line and in. Randy Moss. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Rattler going to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Shotgun, it's Rattler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Patriots have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
Jackson now from the 50. This one complete right side. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike. with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that.
And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots.
The kicker on.
Just a really nice job.